Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. In this video, we're going to be playing the Stanley Parable, as recommended by Greekhull down in the comment section. If there's any games you want to see played, leave those down in this comment section, and I'll look at them, I'll read them, and I'll probably play them, let's be honest. But this is supposed to be like a very decision-making based game, story-based game, of course. But I've heard really good things about it. I know it was very popular a few years ago, I think. But I am very excited for it. I never looked into it when it was popular, so now I am excited to check into it now. There's a bunch of background noise going on as if we were in an office, which is interesting. And we're just going to go ahead and begin the game. Loading. End is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never. The end is loading. Never. The end is loading never, guys. Be very careful.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Okay.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Well, as long as Stanley's happy,
And
that's
then
all that
one
matters.
day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
That's suspicious.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Or did he? I want to read what it says on that cup. I can't quite read the beginning of it. Looks like it might say I hate Mondays. I'm not sure. My clicking is making sounds. Ah, there's a fucking mug stain on that paper. A pencil sharpener, pretty lame. Some papers. Buttons to press. What if I just start pushing random buttons? Is that not a thing I can do? Alright, well, cute little office here, Stanley, but we're gonna be on our way. I'm gonna test some doors here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
When did the door close behind me? That's weird. Alright, well, interesting stuff going on here. Oh, it does say I hate Mondays.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
No, I cannot. Who farted? Question mark. See, that's the question I want to answer, not why is no one here. I want to know who frickin' farted.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Is he commentating on what I'm doing? I like work. I just hate my boss. Who is your boss? Who's my boss? I don't know. Oh wait, I didn't look in this window. 429 looks pretty bland. Alright, let's move on. This place also looks pretty empty. And pretty bland. 4B6. So far, I've only seen numbers on doors. Now there's a letter? This is an outrage. Be my Valentine. No, thank you. Does that mug say... What does that mug say? I want to read that mug. I can't see the back of it. Looks like it may have been swearing, but I can't really guarantee that. Man, this place was really just destroyed whenever everyone left. Ooh, what's that say? I want to read it. I want to read it. Let me read it. Ugh, can't read it. Alright, well, let's try some more doors.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Okay, fine, I get it. Hey, I can close this door. I can open it the other way. Huh. Ooh. There's a cup in there. Can I have that cup? I hate Mondays. Plant. Can't open any of these doors. Ooh. What's going on here? 483. That's quite a ways away.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna close the door on the... I can't close the door on the left. Hey, mouse, stop. Start working. Mouse, please.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay. I do like employee lounges.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Obviously.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Nice. Alright. It says fuel. It doesn't say in an appropriate word.
Really worth it being here in the room. A room, but eager to get back to business,
Oh.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. Fuck you. You've been nothing but an asshole. I'm not listening to you. No. First door on my left? I don't think so. What's going on
Stanley
behind the
was so
scenes?
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hey, look, man. I'm just doing my best. It's not my fault you're an asshole. I need a key card. I don't have a key card. Maybe I'll find a key card to come back later. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift. 5,000. Alright.
Look,
Ooh.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten
Who's
off on the
controlling
wrong
this?
foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Are you sure?
I
'Cause it
realize
sounds like
that
it.
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Who have I forgotten
Please,
about?
stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who's her?
She's been waiting.
Who is she? I want to know. Now I have to follow his directions. For the sake of her, whoever she is. I hope this narrator isn't getting the pronouns wrong. This is 2021. He can get fucked up for that. Hey, what's in here? Oh. Oh, no.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone. As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
No, I would
That wasn't
never.
supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Oh, you have a script?
It's
What the hell are you
definitely
doing?
here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
I don't know,
None of
man.
these decisions were supposed to mean anything.
Just felt right.
I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
What did
How
you
had I
see?
not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Stanley's not a real person.
I believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
No, I really
I
didn't.
won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly
The game?
on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice.
Excuse you?
It's the best part of being a real person.
Is it
But
though?
if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice.
Stephen,
He could
huh?
spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a
The fuck
choice
is
that does
happening?
not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and
fuck is
practice
this?
saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
My goodness, it's almost 4:30. I'm supposed to be having a back sack and
Excellent.
crack. Is that what he said?
Making choices on
Oh.
a regular basis is the best part to a healthy
What the
decision-making
fuck is
process.
going on?
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8?
Just like
Less?
drinking
And
a
finally, if you
glass
begin to
of
wonder
water.
if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise
Field
to test and
exercise.
reinforce the material covered in this video.
the fuck is this game?
Ah,
Oh.
welcome back.
Hey.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been.
There's
This
no
way,
plug.
please.
Oh, okay. So I have broken everything. You know, it's only fitting that on my first try, I broke literally everything about the game. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, where are we going? I'm just gonna walk through here. Alright, I can do that. Nope, still can't go through there. Oh, this has a gate around it now. That seems a lot safer than it was.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
I mean,
That
it's
story
tempting.
would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Why are these stacked so high? Seems A, unsafe, and B, impossible to access. Alright. But I still don't have a key card, so that's unfortunate. Hey, the door opened for me. Nice. Love that. Definitely not creepy at all. Try all my doors on the way. So I'm just gonna have to go back and
Almost there.
Take the right door?
You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
I feel railroaded here. This feels like a brand new
Now
DM's.
remember, all you need to do is
D&D
behave
campaign.
exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fuck, I wanted to go backwards. Ah, fine, I'll go to the door on the left. For the sake of whoever she is, whoever her was.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
They have a whiteboard manager? Rest in peace, France? What the fuck happened to France? Oh, man. Alright, Monday. Weekly targets. Admin, I think that says. Marketing Mondays. Bunch of nothing. 451's private time. Group 40X. 45X. 41, 46. This box is too small. Blah blah blah. IT department. Termination Tuesdays. Did we reach Termination Tuesday? Is that where everyone is? Office efficiency. Legal? Question mark. Group blah. Bosses inspection. Financial panic meeting. 8-bird. 8-bird. I don't know. Pre-review of weekly review. Office party. Groups, blah, blah, blah. Don't tell 432 about my meetings. What to do about 432. What number was I again? I don't remember. Frick, that seems important. Alright, pranking floor 5 meeting. Weekly review. Mergers. Ideas and development. Alright. Oh, there's another fucking whiteboard. Targets. Push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Standardize graphs 40x wide. Get Chris out of the broom closet. The broom closet? Where the fuck is Chris? Synergize papers. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of blah, 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 blah. It's been erased. Those are all ongoing things. Not cost efficient to standardize graphs of 40 times wide. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Excuse me? Complete today's unfinished agenda items. Write next day's agenda and reflect. Employees. Ah! Wait. Employee 417 is employee 415. Employee 491 is 416, and 431 is Jim. Well, that's good to know. Alright. It seems like a possibly good place to get a key card, though. I'm just going to spend my entire time looking for key cards. What do people want? Things. Money. More money. Things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs. Graphs about things and money. The stock market is somewhere here. Colored in segment. Stripes. Requires more secondary research. What is hot? Target demographic teenagers. Profits, 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 profits. Telephone directory. Ooh, there's a telephone directory. I want it. Can I take that? No? Damn. Bi-quarterly post-review review. We need less reviews. Oh, it said more and they scratched out more and said less. 402 and 405 want to get rid of the death sport portion in the primary review schedule. But I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers. More water cooler heaters. Charts need to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographics. Find teenagers to put in teenage demographic. Big net? Some sort of child trap? Excuse the fuck out of you? Teenagers. Size of demographic. A lot of percent space between the teenagers. Throw something in the ideas bin. 10 no more bins, trash cans. 20 remaining of the ideas on 30 firing of me. The ideas, but I don't fucking know what that's supposed to say. Ooh. Better safe than profits. Business Club. Rule 1. References something not or they're cracked up to be. References are not all they're cracked up to be. That's what it says. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievable... Oh, okay. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Let it ball up inside you. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header. And throw some bevel on all the text. Everyone is unique. You, most of all. Ah, yes, I feel so unique. To do, synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market parade. Monetize free-to-play. Yeah, monetize free-to-play, I agree. Help, I'm a post-it note. Nice. Quarterly pie chart. Alright, moving on. The broom closet. Need to find the guy that was in the broom closet. What was it, Jim? I don't remember. There's a man in the broom closet. We gotta get him out.
Staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
There's no downstairs. That's sad. Alright, up to my boss's office. Ooh, look at this. Frick, I can't open any doors. That door locked behind me. This isn't terrifying at all. Again, this seems like a good place to get a keycard. Nice.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shock 115, is that what it was? Also, I love that the CEO has pictures of animals being attacked and shitty environment stuff going on.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
Night Shark
He spoke
115.
it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Did I, though? Do I do that? I'm admiring photos. So, like, all the ones that people will see when they
Sorry,
enter?
Is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
That doesn't seem very important to me. There's, like, a lot of, like, nice photos, and then the occasional
Okay, fine.
shitty
You're not
environment
gonna do
one.
it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Oh! I think...
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the
I
story
don't
first.
think he
I'm
liked
quite sure
that.
You'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll
got
be
quite the
fine.
temper on him.
All right. When Stanley came
When
to
Stanley
a
came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on
his
the left. Nope! Piss off! Voice in my head.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
I can't do anything over here? Oh, damn. I like breaking reality, though. I still can't go backwards either. Fine! I'll follow your path. Still gonna try to open all the doors. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh,
it's
dear.
ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
Now he has a choice.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
No.
I have to.
No, don't shut me down. No. Ah! Ah! Oh, no. Okay. Everything seems fine to me. Nothing wrong here.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
I'm pretty clever.
My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Good.
What, did you think that would be funny?
Yeah.
You just had to see?
Yeah.
I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley. He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Are you sure?
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
Nope.
That there's a world outside of you?
No.
You're a child.
No, I run this game. I'm the player. You get nothing without me.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Oh, okay.
When he came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Huh. Well, this is...
Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
the end.
I need you to walk through the door.
I broke everything.
Hear me?
Thank you for playing the Stanley Parable.
Stanley,
Now,
this is important.
this is supposed to have multiple endings.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Well, damn. I mean, that's an interesting ending right there. By the looks of it, I get to go again and have my fun. But we're already about half an hour into this episode. So if you liked it, hit that like button down below. If you didn't like it, let me know what I can do better down in the comment section. And if there's any particular endings you want to see me do in the future, let me know down there as well. This has been a blast, and I'm gonna keep going. Next time I might do like a combination of right and wrong answers, but I mostly want to just kind of do a little bit of everything, you know? So, without further ado, maybe leave a subscribe down there as well. And have a lovely day, morning, evening, afternoon, and night. Bye-bye!